If you're waiting to get all your ducks in a row to be ready, you're going to be waiting your entire life, honestly. The reason that I've been able to change my life was because I made a decision. One day I was literally like, is this truly my life? Like, is this going to be the next 10 years? Because I'm not okay with that. You know, when I was really struggling and certainly not attracting in the type of guys that I wanted to be dating, it hit me like a freight train when I was looking back year after year after year that I just kept telling myself, oh, it's just going to happen. You know, I've got my vision boards. Watched The Secret, read The Secret, doing my affirmations. I was just very much sitting in that place of complacency and waiting for the universe to suddenly change my life. And I know that many of you right now are doing that exact same thing. And I wouldn't come on and do this live right now if it wasn't an urgent message, because this is your life. And it's time that you're not going to get back. There are a lot of things on the line for you right now that you could actually be claiming and pulling into your life once you put your focus on up-leveling your mindset, up-leveling your belief system, getting connected to yourself, first and foremost, to your heart, to your soul, to your magnificence, to your worthiness, your deservability, and realizing that you're a fucking creatrix, right? You just haven't been in the receiving energy. You haven't been connected to your divine feminine. You've slipped down into, suffering city, and you've been living out of a lack story, a not enoughness story, it's never going to happen to me story. And it looks terrible on you because who you really are is magnificent. You are the universe. You are the divine. Literally. Like, you are perfect just the way that you are. It's not about you changing you. But it is about raising your vibration, as I said, shifting your beliefs and getting into alignment with your higher self and dealing with that little girl within who keeps robbing you of the future that you desire. And what I will say to you is this: stop sitting around waiting to be ready, waiting for the resources to show up, and realize that the only thing separating from you and your dream is a decision. Because when you decide and you're like, fuck this for a joke, I am not willing to go one more day missing out, one more day with anxiety, one more day with depression, one more day wondering if I should even be here, suffering with health issues, not loving yourself when you look in the mirror, doubting yourself, speaking horribly to yourself. That's not living. That's not thriving. That's existing. That's you being a shell of who you really are. And I want to question that and for you to question that and say, is this really it for you? Because it doesn't have to be that way. All you got to do is decide that you are done with suffering. Done, dot, 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 full stop. Done. And when you get done, you have the opportunity to make a decision that you're going to fight for yourself. And you're going to do whatever it takes to put yourself first. So you can attract in not just love, but the opportunities that you really, really desire. And to bring your magic to the world and to up-level your relationship with money and to get into that abundant, radiant woman that you were born to be, that people want to be around, where your inner magnetism gets activated and you start to attract your desires instead of having to slog and work really, really hard to get anything. That's the old paradigm. That's not fun. So just decide that you're done. Decide that you're going to put yourself first and let us support you. You know, it's all about support. When you get the right support in your corner, everything changes really quickly. And I see the women that join my program, and we are only ever a decision away from changing our life. And when you just have the courage to be like, yes, I'm all in, I'm going to do this, the money and the how and the way show up. When you get it in your mind, this is what I'm doing, I'm going to change my life, I'm going to get this support that I deserve, and you decide that you're a hell's yes, that's when the doors that were closed start to open. And the universe is like, thank God, finally she's going to actually do something about this. She's going to invest in herself and value herself enough to change your inner world. Because when you shift those thoughts and your consciousness and those limiting beliefs on the inner world, your whole vibration starts to amplify. And the universe responds to our vibration. And many of you are living in this very dense, small, stuck vibration. And that's why you're attracting in, shitty relationships, shitty opportunities. But that's not who you really are. You're operating out of like 10% of who you are. But when you're like, fuck yes, I deserve the world. Of course I'm going to invest in myself. Of course I'm going to choose me. Of course I'm going to get support. Then you're going to shift your life really, really quickly. Because without the sisterhood, without the support, without a proven process, you're just out there dabbling, trying to figure it out on your own. And it's time to get honest that your way isn't working, and it hasn't been working for a really long time. And it's about questioning what you've been doing to try and help yourself and go, am I really all in? Am I really taking myself seriously? Because you'll go and get business coaching, or you'll go and invest in an apartment or buy a car. So why aren't you putting that energy and those resources into the most important person in your life, which is you? Because until it's about you, it's never going to be about you. And if you want other people to show up for you, you've got to show up for yourself first. That's the relationship that you need to invest in. Everything else is a nice to have. All right? That's my message. You are one decision away from being the chosen one. You are one decision away from changing your life. It is all here for you. So stop sitting on the sidelines and watching live after live and watching testimonial after testimonial and seeing all these other women having success. Put your freaking cape on, put your crown on and go, fuck, that's going to be me. Today is the day that I'm going to get on a call with these people that I keep wanting to speak with, and I'm going to allow myself to be supported. That's it. That's all you got to do. It's really, really easy. So stay out of the complications, stop overthinking it, and stop waiting to be ready. Be ready right now. What's wrong with today? Today is the day that you can change your life. And if you're up for that, then reach out to us and let's see if we can help you, because you are a fucking sublime queen. And I'm going to be a stand for you to remind you that anything that you desire is possible. But we've got to sort out that inner world. We've got to get your heart open. We've got to get you in love with yourself, in love with vulnerability, in love with your self-expression, right? And when you get all this dialed in, you can't help but attract in the love of your life. But he's just the icing on your 5-layer decadent cake. He's not even the objective here. You are the objective, because you are who you've been looking for your entire life. Not the man, you. So stop making it about him and get interested in you. And I tell you what, you'll wish you did this 10 years ago. Mwah. Big love to you.